Today's February 28th, 2019. My name's Roger Beshens. Major League Baseball is going through a slider revolution. It started last May. I got on Twitter May 9th. I messaged hundreds of pitchers about how to throw this new slider, and it's based off the Ron Guidry, Steve Carlton, Andrew Miller. They all throw it the same way. Everything's fastball mode. You throw it like a football stiff wrist. Okay, I messaged that out to hundreds of Major League pitchers. Brandon McCarthy contacted me May 29th. He used it June 2nd against the Washington Nationals. I got that message on my Twitter. I also got a bunch of other information, pictures. And if you noticed, back in May, the Pirates, you had Tayon, Crick, and Glasnow, and then you had Jordan Hicks of the Cardinals. Right around the May 20th, they started throwing it. Okay, Tayon started throwing it around May 23rd, or right around there, May 27th, right in that week right there. And he picked it up first. And then Crick didn't pick it up till July. Crick mastered it in July. And then Glasnow, too, around June, he started throwing it really well. But they had a grip issue with it. For some reason, they weren't gripping it. And if you grip it wrong, your tilt's going to be wrong. For 7 weeks, they're the only team out of all the teams I contacted that had any issues. Maybe it's because they blocked me. Trevor Williams, he acknowledged my slider suggestion on May 18th with the Do You Promise. He blocked me right away, and all the other ones blocked me. And maybe karma does bite people, but it didn't. No one else did that to me. And there's 80 pitchers by the end of the year that have this new slider. So all it is throw just like a fastball, 2-seam on the label, okay, or 4-seam on the label, okay. Everything's a fastball here. Everything's fastball mode. As you come forward, it's football stiff wrist. If you throw it over the top, you're going to be on top of the ball. If you're going to be like Charlie Morton, Crick, and Hicks, your wrist is going to be like this right here, okay? And they're not going to roll the wrist. The wrist does not roll, okay? This is a slider, not a curve. Curves, you roll the wrist. Sliders, you don't roll the wrist. This is a slider, okay? You do not pronate, okay? If you're hanging the ball, you might be pronating. But your mentality with this pitch is throw it like a football stiff wrist. Do what your arm does naturally, okay? Don't think about no pronation at the end. Just remember, football stiff wrist. If your ball's hanging, you might be pronating it, okay? So you're going to see 25 strikeout games on a daily basis. Anything 13, 14 innings is going to have over 30 strikeouts. It actually happened last year with the Pirates. They had 2 extra inning games with over 30 strikeouts. The game McCarthy used my pitch, there were Jesse Biddle, June 2nd, when Brandon McCarthy said he used my pitch, he struck out 8 in 3 innings. Fulte the night before had a season high, unbelievable slider. So you know McCarthy definitely told those guys. And so right now it's just an absolute slider. It's going to be a slider fest in Major League Baseball. Not everyone knows about it. I'm going to guess 150 will be throwing it this year. 150 pitchers will be throwing it this year. I'd say about 80 picked it up from May to the end of last year. By 2020, this is going to be the slider. This is going to be the normal slider. More and more people are going to know about it. A lot of people don't want to keep this quiet. They do want to keep it quiet because they're only making $500,000 a year. They want to ring the register, and even when they ring the register, they might not tell anyone. So this is not something a lot of pitchers are going to go around saying something about, because a lot of them want it by themselves, okay? They want it for themselves, okay? So that's what's going on in Major League Baseball. Just try it. If you don't believe me, just go out and try exactly what I just told you. Go on Twitter, put my name in, Roger Beshens, Beshens, and you'll be surprised. It'll work right away. Thank you.